Hi, I'm Nick Stoltz, the COO at Measured. We get a lot of great questions from our customers, so we thought we'd answer them here on video so anyone can benefit. We're starting out with some basics, and each week we'll cover new topics of interest. So let's start by answering a pretty simple question, but one that I think is deceptively confusing for marketers based on all the noise out there. What is incrementality? Well, first, let me say it very directly. If you're talking about incrementality, it better be followed by one word: testing. Let me be even more specific. When I say incrementality testing, that means you've taken your target audience and split it into two groups, a test group and a control group. You give the test group a radically different treatment, usually withholding media, and observe the difference in conversion rate between the two groups. That's it. Nothing else qualifies as incrementality. That means that no modeled attribution approach can or should be described as incrementality on its own. Why? Well, simply put, they don't satisfy the above criteria. But to be more specific, marketing mix modeling and multi-touch attribution rely on historical data variation paired with algorithms to try to predict what would happen if you turned off media in the above scenario. But it's a guess, perhaps a very well-informed guess depending on your model, but it's not an actual observation. We call this the correlation versus causation problem. Just because brand search clicks and purchases are highly correlated doesn't necessarily mean that they're responsible for the purchase. In other words, it doesn't mean they're incremental. Now, if you carefully select a control group from your audience, remove paid search advertising, and then find a number of those folks do not convert without the advertising, that's incremental. So if there's one takeaway here, it's that if you aren't actively running incrementality tests in market, it's not incrementality.